Okay, I do. Can you still understand me okay?
I understand you fine. The other one was definitely clearer, but
Okay.
I understand you fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm switching it to my headset. Hopefully that'll stop hacking my main microphone settings. Okay. And let me just that. And hey everybody.
Hello, hello.
Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Back. This is and don't worry, the screen is supposed to be black and white. I haven't put anything in yet, but yeah, this is John Markley, head stream guy. I am back. I hope you didn't miss me too badly in the 150 seconds I was gone. And with me is Escapist senior editor Liz Finnegan.
Hello.
And now we are going to start up No Man's Sky, which, as many of you may know, got a very big update. It was what Sunday, I guess.
Something like that. I think that's right.
Yeah. And
I
and folks, let me know how the volume balance is. Like both, like, can you hear the game over us and us over the game? Are Liz and I roughly similar in volume?
should probably have put the chat.
Okay, game. Okay, now. Oh, kind of too loud on my end, so the game is.
Uh-oh.
There we are.
Way to go.
Okay, here we are, and I'm back. And yeah, thanks everybody who's got quite a few more people here now.
Everyone wants to know about No Man's Sky.
All right, now, so yeah, the game got a very big update. I think it was this weekend, Sunday or whatever.
It was over the weekend.
Yeah, and it's I have not yet played it. Some of you, some people watch the stream know I played I played a decent bit of this game when it first came out. I enjoyed it at first for a bit, partly because I have an inordinate love of just gathering up resources in games, and there's
You're a game hoarder.
so it I think that carried me further. That gave the game more staying power for me than it did for some, I guess. But it was like kind of really cool at first, and then you realize that what you see in the first couple hours is more or less all you're going to get, and then
Right.
the excitement sort of wore off. Now, I have not yet played this new update. Liz has played quite a bit of it, though, right?
Yeah, I've played a few hours.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going in completely blind. She knows some stuff, so she'll be the Virgil to my Dante as we descend into the depths of No Man's Sky, and that's not a good metaphor, but okay. All right. Now, one of the new additions is game modes. Normal, a chill exploration experience. Original gameplay style with regular difficulty, standard technology, and building costs. Survival.
Yeah, it's basically everything having to do with the original game
Survival.
that you had.
A more challenging survival experience. Survive with limited resources, increased hazards, and stronger, more aggressive enemies. Or creative. Explore and create freely. Indulge your creativity and construction skills with unlimited health and resources and zero building costs. Achievements will not unlock in creative mode. For the time being, I'm going to go in with just the normal. I kind of need to reacclimate myself to the controls and whatnot. I don't think I'd live very long in survival. And,
That was the one thing that I will say about survival. It gave the game some teeth,
okay,
which
that's good.
it was definitely missing before. I died a few times, and I was really very excited about that. So that's what, like, it actually made it feel like I was playing a game for a while because I had a purpose, and my purpose was not to die a billion times. And if nothing else, I will say that absolutely made it feel more like a game.
I praise that the update turned it into an actual video game, and
Kind of. I mean, let's not get crazy here, John. But
folks, like I said, how's the volume? Can you hear both of us? Okay, is one of us like a lot louder than the other? Hopefully, let me know in chat. And okay, so convinced our chill exploration experience. Right, we are. Oh, I just realized. Okay, yes. Oh, yeah, Liz. So Liz is going to be seeing stuff at the same time the rest of you are. I guess unless we want to risk crashing the whole stream by trying to get Google Hangout screen share to work.
Oh God.
All right. Whoa! My God, that's what I sound like?
That's it right there.
I have no one ever told me. All right.
Oh no.
Okay. Let's see. Volume seems good? Okay. All right. Okay. Update notes. Foundation update, 110. Brings... Okay, build bases, grow crops, hire NPCs, build creative mode, buy freighters, buy and stockpile goods to trade, summon from anywhere, improve space combat, survival mode, freighter bases, expand your freighter with its own crew, hydroponics labs, and cargo holds, improved visuals, UI improvements, gameplay improvements. They improve... Alright. Now, okay, I'll say my first thought, when I was reading, like, the, the patch notes and whatnot, and, just the original announcement of the game is... It seemed to me like adding a building mode sort of...
It's strange. It's definitely strange, especially since you're limited to the single base. The big thing that they stressed in it, and I'm going to take all of this with a heaping grain of salt, is that this is a foundation update.
Right.
Meaning that they're going to be building off of it. I would definitely like, the ability to see more bases, definitely... different elements to the bases based on the environment of the planet that you're in, I think would be really neat. A little bit more of that, like, customization per environment and the resources that are available at the time.
Okay.
But it's supposed to be a start. Do with that what you will. But that's how it's being portrayed, is that there's going to be some sort of build onto it. I don't know what that would be, though. I'm just kind of wishful thinking here.
Is this my ship? Okay. Now, the reason it struck me as odd is just that it seems like almost sort of sidestepping the actual issues in that, like, people were unhappy that the exploration was, fell rather short of, what they thought it would be.
Right.
And they fixed that by putting in a new gameplay style that basically encourages you to stay put.
Right, I agree with that, but at the same time, I was really worried about that at first, but it is fun.
Okay.
That was actually, I did not expect to enjoy it as much as I did. I kind of went all out with my base, but then of course it's the same old thing with No Man's Sky, in my opinion. Is like, once you've done it, it's like, all right, now what? You know what I mean? And that seems to be the problem with the monotony is, it's just, once you've seen so much of it, it's like you don't want to see anymore, basically.
Okay, now one of the innovations, there's like multiple NPCs in here now. It keeps sort of like suddenly switching into cinematic Order 1886 vision. Let's see, Ensign Dielb. Current Viking standing, special relation. Wait, he's speaking English.
Yeah.
They don't have the alien languages anymore?
Well, they do.
Oh, okay,
Most of these guys in here, you'll be able to hire to work on your base once you have different things set up.
Okay. Relax. I'm an armorer, not an assassin. Perhaps you have need of my skills. Do you have a base? Give me a terminal to work at, and I'll build you an arsenal that will shake the heavens. Being has the upright demeanor of a warrior. Their sidearm is a custom piece that shows remarkable workmanship. When they turn to speak, I instinctively reach for my own blaster. I don't remember the narration being first-person like that. Alright. Okay, we have to build a weapons terminal. I noticed the game still does that thing where you have to, like, hold mouse clicks.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember thinking at the time it came out, it seemed like the game showed a lot of kind of weird stuff that... seemed like it seemed like very much like a console interface that was not a whole lot was done to adapt it for PC, or at least not as much as one would hope. Toilgek Maisuno. Some sort of frog man here. He's a specialist in construction looking for... Okay. Alright, he's also looking for a job here. He's a Gek.
I love your tone.
Which...
Jack. Oh, he's one of those.
One of them. They start moving into the neighborhood, and Alrighty now. Officer Aaron. These guys with, like, the 4 horns on the sides of their heads. Okay, Vy'keen. I thought the Vy'keen... Didn't the Vy'keen used to have... Or maybe some of them still do, but didn't, like, they had, like, weird, like, randomized facial anatomy or something?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Okay, now this guy actually is speaking in... something... He says Vy'keen, high, weapon, and then there's, you know, just... The warrior is young and looks terrified. Military orders for an upcoming operation fill its terminal screen. When it sees me, its eyes widen, and I think it used to be third-person narration, wasn't it?
I honestly don't remember. It has been that long.
And when it sees me, its eyes widen, and it drops to the floor on its knees, proffers its multi-tool up towards me. Ugh.
Why?
we both went there.
Well, I mean, where else is there to go, John?
I don't want to even think about what the whole multi part is. It's Yelp sound.
Wow.
It's Yelp.
That's why they're in groups now.
Oh God. Its Yelp sounds pleading. The fear in its movements are more than apparent. It's so on edge that it doesn't seem aware of the security cameras that surround us, watching its every move. Should I refuse his multi-tool, or... This stream has already gone to a place. Alright,
This place is awesome.
I will take his... The young conscript makes preparations to abandon its post. Silent cameras record its act of disobedience. Oh, okay, give us a multi-tool.
I'm not gonna lie to you, this has made the game more interesting to me just now.
What, the innuendos, or?
Yes, all of the innuendos. That's it right there.
Okay.
Game of the year.
Alright. My current multi-tool is actually bigger than his, anyway, so...
I'm sorry, I'm a grown-up.
Alright. Oh, I can interact with... Oh, I can spin the chair. Alright. Okay, this guy doesn't seem as talkative. Okay. Alright. Whoa! Mouse sensitivity in this game is very high by default. Goodness. Down a bit, even more. There we are. Okay. This is me, and here we are back in the hangar. I forgot which ship is mine. Liquidator Almerden. Somewhat ominous title. Captain Lisai. Guard Baton. And is this my ship then? Sakirish S74. Okay, I think this one's mine. It's... Yes, I have a pink spaceship. And, okay.
I am so incredibly off because I'm watching it on a delay.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm hearing you talking in real time.
Yeah, that's been a problem with, like, the Yahtzee streams sometimes. It's like, it's actually... Like, if you're at least seeing... If it's delayed, but you're at least hearing it in sync, it makes sense. But, yeah, and this, it's... Sorry about that. There's also Steam screen share, but the delay on that seems about as bad as Twitch's.
I'm gonna be totally honest, I'm just gonna stop watching because, let's be honest, I don't need to.
Okay, we are on...
We all know what's happening.
Okay, now, we are on my Sakirish S74. Into the cockpit we go. And... press W to take off, and... Yeah, here we go, now. It says my ship is 2 giant dicks. Kinda, yeah. Alright, okay, we've already explored... I think most of the plan. I think we've explored most of the solar system already. Oh, anomaly detected. Atlas interface. Oh, star map. Macros. Region. Oh, okay. I was confused. Like, wait, why? That's a weird coincidence that solar system is named after the founder of the Escapists, but then I remembered, oh yeah, I was naming solar systems after Escapist people.
That's not weird at all.
And I believe there's a Whitaker around here somewhere.
Poor Ron.
Yeah. One of the fun things about this game, for streaming purposes, is naming planets, or it's like having viewers come up with names for stuff.
I guess that could be amusing for like streaming.
Yeah, that's
in the game. It's so annoying. It's like
Yeah.
after the first couple, especially with like the animals and the plants and shit. It's like after a while, I stopped bothering.
Yeah, the
After
novelty.
maybe the fifth or sixth, because it's like this is just too much work.
Yeah, I can imagine once you're. I think part of the reason the game lasted, the interest in the game kind of lasted longer for me than it did for a lot of people, is precisely because, like I said, the streaming adds another sort of some other stuff to it that wouldn't apply to most people. Okay, yeah,
Right.
there's Signum 79. There is the world of Paradise. Let's see. Do they still not have any like star map of like just individual solar systems? Because that would be extremely handy. Okay.
The one thing, like, yeah, okay, you can scan the planets, and I'll tell you what like kind of stuff they have. The one thing that I wish they had added is that you could scan for the environment.
That would be good.
Because I kind of want to know if I'm walking into, Death Planet, which most of them are. Let's be honest
Right.
here.
I guess especially
You're either going into intense heat or it's, raining radiation on you or something.
Okay, some space battle being detected, but last time I got involved in one of these, it went poorly for me. So I'm gonna bring up the. All right,
I'm
bring
going
up
to
the.
stream a game and avoid all of the combat scenarios.
Well, I'm not gonna do that for all of them. Whoop. Okay. Now, how do I? All right, so let's just go to our near. Okay, here's a system we haven't been to yet. Raphael Lorenz. It's some like Italo-German fashion design firm. Apparently, that's where we'll go next.
Perfect.
All right. Linear distance 74.5 light years. Distance to center 176,106 light years. We all know how important it is to get to the center and the fascinating stuff you'll find there.
Yes, all the exciting things that are sure to happen once you get there.
I remember.
Confirmed.
I don't know if anyone watching this has seen Man vs. Game stream of this. He did this epic length. He refused to let this game defeat him, and he did this series of epic length streams of it to get to the center to find out what was at the center, and then he found out, and he was. I don't think he thought it was worth it.
Understatement.
All right. Yeah, thanks everyone who's joining us here. Okay. System. Uradulatuar 2. Euclid Galaxy. Alright, the planet of Auvotinge. Ulixalatular 8 Vurami.
Oh, procedural generation.
Ojirishi Papin. I think it said press C to do a solar system scan or something. So, planet base detected. Okay, Awatinge has Candensium, Emerald, Nickel, Iridium. Habitable base, claim home planet. Let's have a look at this. Let's see if we can. Okay, well, at least we can scan, see what kind of. Nice being able to see what kind of minerals they have. That's what that scan does.
Yeah.
Okay, scanner recharging. So how much of this did you play when it originally came out?
I made it a couple of hours,
Okay.
and then I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah. I lasted longer than some people, I think. Partly, like I said, partly because like the sort of when you're streaming it, that adds some sort of additional entertainment potential that you otherwise wouldn't have.
Right, and I don't do that.
And I also, as I said, I have this inordinate fondness for just gathering crap in games.
Yeah.
So.
No, I played maybe 6 or 7 hours.
Okay.
somewhere around there.
Okay.
But it got to the point where it's like every new place I went to, I had no desire to actually explore.
Yeah, because
like I feel like I've seen this already.
exactly.
Like I know I've scanned that animal.
Oh, something just came out of hyperspace there, or whatever. A bunch of ships appeared.
Uh-oh.
Oh. All right. Okay, now we're. And what was the key like? There's for the high-speed in-system drive. I remember. Hey, Lars.
That?
What's the there's like the regular engines. There's the ones that move you really fast through solar systems.
A and J together.
I and J.
A and D.
Oh.
Wow.
Hold on, let me check controls here. Weapon mode. Flight controls. Pulse engine. Okay, space. Pulse engine in. Alright. Is it still impossible to crash?
What's that?
Is it still impossible to crash?
It depends on what mode you're playing.
In survival. Oh, can you crash in survival now? In survival,
I crashed before, yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, here we are. Over the beautiful purple-green something of planet. Planet mash the keyboard with your hand at random, I believe was the name. And okay, here we are.
That's one thing I did do when I started this up. Like I started them originally, and I just did a new game because I couldn't be bothered. And I didn't the bare bones base, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna go find a planet that I would actually want to live on, and that was actually enjoyable for me. I won't lie.
Okay.
It was something that I wasn't really interested in before, but now it's like, okay, I'm gonna go find the perfect location for my pimp base.
Cool.
And I found a pretty decent one. I'm pretty excited. It's a little bit chilly. Sometimes it snows, but it's otherwise okay.
Okay.
Lots of flying sharks and shit. So I mean, like,
there you go.
I can't even. Yeah, that was what sold me on it. It could have been like one of the poisonous gas ones, and I would have been like, nope, flying sharks, dude.
Oh, okay, we found with some sort of destination here. Arrive in. And I don't remember how to land.
E.
Thank you. Here we go. All right, radioactive planet. Sentinels, low security. Flora, ordinary. Fauna, regular. There's some impressive. Okay, this place is kind of a crap hole. So far. Apparently my mining beam is only at 39%.
Good job.
Okay. Tip. Familiarize myself with the scan. Okay.
So how much time did you spend with the game
prior
to completing it?
About 25 hours, actually.
Oh, okay. So what do you think about the complaints surrounding the game?
I mostly agree with them. I don't I don't feel as intensely about them as some people did, because I didn't really keep up with the game, the hype about the game that much before it came out.
Right.
So it didn't really I didn't really have the sort of expectations that some people did. But I could certainly see if I could certainly see being pretty mad if I'd been keeping close track of it, and all the stuff that they were saying or implying was going to be in there. And I don't remember how to scan creatures. Do I have to pick a specific thingy, or...
It's F, I think it is.
F, okay. Oh, there we are. It also helped, probably helped, and I've thought before on how the position of being in games media can sort of give someone, can sort of skew one's perceptions of things. Is it probably helped that I didn't have to pay for it?
You didn't?
Oh no, I got a copy for streaming purposes.
How about that? I paid for it, but I can write it off, so I feel like I'm kind of in the same boat as you a little bit.
It's like, and it's sort of, for me, it's sort of like, it wasn't that interesting. Oh well. I mean, it wasn't interesting for that long. Oh well. But I was like, if I had paid $60 for it, I'd imagine I'd be a lot less, chill about it not being that interesting. You know what I mean?
Right. Honestly, I don't think it's necessarily just the fact that it was missing so much and it was extremely repetitive, which, I mean, that's, kind of what you'll fall into with something that is procedural generation of this scope for the size of the actual game. I mean, you have to acknowledge that there's going to be a lot of repeating elements.
Yeah.
I think the biggest issue was when the criticism started, everything went silent.
Oh, yeah.
And that's one thing where, and they tried to give some sort of excuse in the announcement about the Foundation update, that they didn't want to say anything until it was 100%. And it's like, no, dude, that's 3 months that you have been completely silent while people begged you for anything. And the most you had to say was, LOL, we weren't hacked anymore. Like,
the when all of their media accounts were hacked simultaneously, and
for the purpose of a single tweet.
Yes.
So I think that's the main thing there. Like, I don't accept that necessarily as a valid reason to be so silent, especially because of the price tag.
Yeah.
If it were a $10, $15, even $20 game, I could maybe be a little bit more understanding because it is a small indie studio. But, and I've said this before, I'll say it again, you throw a AAA price tag on something, you get the AAA criticism.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
And there's no way in hell anyone would let any AAA company get away with that.
Oh God, yeah.
It would never happen.
Have they? It's still bizarre. It's still bizarre. I still wonder what they were thinking, because you'd think, like, even just a simple, saying, hey, we're working on stuff with the game, probably would have helped a lot. And it
would have helped so much. Like, we are working on something. Like, you don't even have to give details. Just like, we're working on a really big update. We're listening to you. We are acknowledging what you were saying. And I mean, I think a lot of it, because I said they are a small studio, goes from it being such a dramatic high with the hype to such a dramatic low with the response.
I could see that.
Like, immediately.
They're sort of in over their heads.
I could understand that being overwhelming for a week.
Not so much 3 months.
Absolute most. It's like, okay, let's get our bearings. Let's figure out how the hell we fix this. If I'm being completely honest, this update right here, if this had been included with the game at launch, I don't think we would have seen as many people as upset as they were. Because this actually gives you something. Even just the survival mode.
Oh, something just hurt me. I'm under attack. Oh, it's that one of those plants.
Uh-oh. But yeah, even just the inclusion of the survival mode, I think, would have helped it a lot. And, you think about it, it's 3 months. They could have sucked it up and done a 3-month delay in order to have this be a part of the base game. And then I don't think people would have been as upset as they were, because at least there would have been something.
Uh-oh. Liz, I know you said you're not been watching the stream, but there's something... I'd like to get your feedback on something that I'm seeing right now.
Well, you have to wait until it catches up.
Oh, okay. No, I know. Okay. Oh, hey, Micro Monix is here. Good to see you. Welcome. My friend, Micro. Some of you may remember when I streamed Ark with him and his friend Nicole.
So what am I looking for?
It's there appears to have been some sort of like transporter accident or something with my ship. It is
Oh.
it is one with the rock now.
It's stuck in the rock. Can you get into it?
I think so. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
bizarre.
Yeah.
I had mine get stuck in the sky once.
Really?
Yeah.
I
I think something had like maybe I can only assume it's something with the procedural generation where something was supposed to be there and it wasn't.
I accidentally landed on trees once.
Uh-oh. You know what? That actually, like, that's happened a lot to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm just really bad at landing or... I don't know.
Hey, Polaris, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Spirit of Power, hello, welcome. Loping, welcome to the stream. Someone is asking if you have a cold.
I am on the tail end of one. It was a very, very stubborn one where I feel better now, but I can't get my voice back. So that's the situation that I'm in.
I had a nasty cold a couple of weeks ago. I was I was sniffing a lot. People started insinuating that I had a cocaine problem.
Oh, do you?
Well, yeah, but I was offended by the suggestion
But not
that
that day.
I was offended by the suggestion that I was allowing it to interfere with my work. Is the thing.
Oh.
I'm a professional.
God damn it.
And alrighty now. Someone says, No Man's Sky ships treat the landscape as a suggestion.
Oh my goodness.
And, okay, now... Alright. Oh, here's some sort of facility. Did they make, like, all the various, like, little bases and such you can find, have they made those more interesting?
A little bit. A couple of them. Some of them are still lame as hell, but...
Okay. It was sort of frustrating, because a couple of them you find there's, like, some interesting... Like, there's, like, little interesting, like... The text, when you examine some stuff, is... There's, like, some interesting little bits of the, like, sort of implied, like, backstory there, but then you realize there's only, like... There was, like, very few of them.
Right.
And it's again, it's sort of
That's
like...
still absolutely the case.
Again, it's sort of like the first few hours are really cool until you realize... this isn't the beginning of... This isn't just the beginning, this is kind of all you're gonna...
This is everything.
Everything you're gonna get, and,
This is the entirety of it.
Except in, maybe slightly different colors.
And I think that, the refund thing was a huge controversy because, Steam has a refund. And it's one of those things where this game, like, you can play for, 6-7 hours and not realize that things are missing.
Yeah.
I mean, just on the first planet alone, if you decide you want to walk across that, you can spend hours and hours doing that. And then it's like, oh, I'm going to go into space. Where the fuck is everything?
Yeah.
So.
Lyle McDouchebag, hello.
Douchebag.
It's always nice when someone comes to stream in chat whose name I just really enjoy saying. Oh, okay, we're indoors now. There appears to be one of those little sentinel things flying around. Some sort of... Heladonskov Tian Tower. Korvax transmission tower. Long ago, it seems an automated distress call went unanswered. One of these basic math puzzles. Best signal coordinates discovered. Oh, my standing with the Korvax has increased. Does that? It seems like you can get your standing to maximum pretty quick. Was my impression.
Yeah, and it honestly, I haven't noticed that it really makes that much of a huge difference.
And I'm kind of inclined to agree with you, Shaxical. This planet does kind of suck ass. It's. In fact, let's give it a name, and then we'll just
Get the hell out.
Yeah, then we'll move onward. If anyone has a name, wants the planet named after them, or has some other suggestion,
I think Lyle McDouchebag.
Lyle McDouchebag
Would be a perfect planet name for this planet here.
All right, Lyle, if that works for you, you shall now be immortalized in the annals of. Let's see, where's my. All right, here's these giant spikes of plutonium that apparently cover the galaxy. it's kind of a wonder that there are any planets in this game that aren't listed as just super radioactive. Sentinel drone. It's on. I do like some of the music is the fight music's pretty cool. I will give it that.
That's fair. It's terrible because like I understand that it's like the hip thing right now to hate on No Man's Sky, and I'm trying very hard to be fair and like a little diplomatic about it. I really.
But one can only try so hard before you're. Uh-oh.
It's like I'm trying, but then I remember that there's nothing to try about, and also I don't want to, and it's like God.
Both excellent reasons. All right, now let's see. So it's got a storm incoming. Friendly gamer guy, hello, welcome to the stream. All right, let's see. Oh, this looks like a spaceport or something. This planet looks like ass. There's some really like pretty environments in this game, but this is not one of them.
No, it's not.
Well, all right, let's get inside. Hey, there's a Captain Odsarlan. Current Gex standing. Customer. Not understand a single word of whatever he just said there. Siloth, hello, welcome. Also,
okay, add ringed planets. Shaxicle. I have yet to see a ringed planet.
Hey, Mystery J, welcome. Also, the Joseph Devon, hey. Also, there's a lot of. I usually try to greet new folks as they come in, but we got quite a few of them now, so I'm sorry if I'm missing people, but welcome.
Hi, everyone.
Yes. The small creature is busy adding up trade profits when I appear. Its eyes open wide in anticipation of our first contact, and it rubs its fingers.
Yeah, it does.
Oh God! Is he also going to be like submissively presenting his multi-tool? Because it rubs its fingers together greedily. It pecks emphatically at the monetary figures on its pad, then bounces up and down. Can't help but notice that it smells amazing.
Okay, so what we need to do is when we're done this stream, we have to force ourselves to play more of this game. And
okay,
we're going to write down like sentences from this and then sentences from like cheap drugstore romance novels, and then we're going to play a game during the charity stream that is coming up where people have to guess whether it's No Man's Sky or a sex book.
Ouch.
What do you say?
Let's go for it.
All right. Perfect.
Captain Odsarlan's desires are unconventional. Let's see. We have choices. Pat the life form on the head, apologize for being unable to help, or give units, 10 units.
God, 10. Do you have the energy for that?
Oh. Also, can I just say, units is the most generic currency. It's like they decided, credits isn't generic and boring enough.
You should just call it things.
Yeah.
10 things.
Give units. The life form is clearly thrilled. Gives me something in exchange.
Ooh, 8.
New technology. Damage radius tau. Plasma launcher grenades have widened impact crater. That's another one of the biggest problems with the game is that, like, after the first few hours, you realize all these interactions, they just give you these tech upgrades, and after a while, there aren't that many more tech upgrades to get in it.
Right.
Galactic Trade Terminal. Hey, Serial 08. Your drunken Normandy's voice says, condescend to the alien. Okay. Well, I think I don't remember what we have in our inventory. Mordite, Pugenum. Let's check on my inventory. I've not done that in quite some time here. I'm sort of scarred by my memories of the inventory system from last time.
Oh my god, I know. I can't stand it. I can't even pretend like there's anything that was good about it.
It was, yeah, it was I found it very cumbersome, and it's another of those things that really seems to like be like designed for consoles, and not much was done to convert it over to
Even for
PC format.
consoles, I would say.
Yeah, but yeah, even
it's just overall not good.
Yeah, even that aside, like it was like it'd be a cumbersome system in any case. But even if it had a better UI, the system itself would be kind of annoying with all the fiddling you have to do. But
And especially with having to hold the button, that annoys me more than anything.
yeah.
Like, I understand for taking off and for landing and things like that, where it's like I don't want to accidentally hit something and land and not want to. But for just like
everything,
literally everything that you do, you have to sit there and hold it. And it's like that seems like such a small thing to be annoyed by, but it really does, especially with how repetitive it is. You get to the point where you really start to resent the game very quickly, and that absolutely contributes to it.
Yeah, I mean,
that needs to be the next thing to go. If you are listening, if you want some constructive criticism, don't make us hold the button for literally everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a second or two, but it does add up over time, especially when you gotta keep transferring stuff, from your inventory to your suit to your ship.
You gotta hold it to do it
every single time. Yeah, it does add up. Oh. The Dabishim Utpo. Some sort of new multi-tool. Ooh, it says, this is bigger than my own. Bigger.
I'm a Caverna.
Stronger. Let's see, compared to my own. Yeah, mine is 12 slots. This is 14. Guess I'll have to remake some of my stuff. I'm not in the mood for that right now. I'm gonna leave it be. Okay, now let's check my inventory here, and seems like there's some new resources. Pugnium, neutral element, rare. A substance that leaks from the circuitry of defeated drones. Yeah, that's new. I don't remember that at all. Carbon, iron, life support.
So the one rumor that's going around right now,
yep,
and I wanted to get your opinion on this, is that they are going to be getting some sort of ground travel for this game.
Like ground vehicles?
Mm-hmm. Apparently, somebody found something in the code for a buggy.
Interesting. Although now I'm having sort of unpleasant, like, Mako flashbacks in the first Mass Effect. That was not that game's finest hour. Let's see. Alright, let's recharge my mining beam. I find that the constant recharging gets sort of tedious.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, maybe it's better in survival mode, but in regular mode it doesn't really add much challenge because it's not like the resources are generally hard to find or anything.
Yeah, they're like the easiest ones. But yeah, I think it's interesting that they're doing ground travel because I honestly I did not spend very much time at all walking on any planet. I used my ship.
Yeah, likewise. Yeah, I
wasn't walking anyway, so it's not like that's going to cut my time down any. I'm still going to be far away from my ship if I need to use that. And I'm sorry, but it's a space game.
Yeah.
I don't find it that appealing. Like, I'm going to spend not that much time on this planet, and then I'm going to go to the next one because there's so freaking many of them.
Oh, journey milestone.
I don't understand why they would go the ground travel route.
All right, we're back outside. Okay, this planet does have kind of pretty sky at night. I'll give it that. The ground still looks like a bag of asses, but the sky is kind of nice, but not nice enough. I believe time has come.
I'm waiting for the video to catch up so I can see it.
I believe the time has come for us to bid this place farewell.
Okay, yeah, that is pretty.
And let's see. We shall name it, rename and upload. Lyle. I hope this doesn't like run afoul of like the word filter or something. Lyle McDouchebag. Does it accept that? Okay, it does not filter McDouchebag.
Perfect.
Excellent. All right. Where's my ship? It's good to see you, by the way, Spirit of Power. It's been a while. You know, it's kind of funny. When I was sitting down for this, I don't know. I remember my old impulses to try to be charitable to this game have appeared to have kind of withered and died over the past couple of months because I've been a lot. Ow! Ow! Oh, wait, materializing an asteroid field. Okay, I'm okay. It's okay. Hey, Jumbly Wombly.
What?
Hey, oh no, that's someone in chat.
Oh.
Just, that's a great thing about streaming. You say so much stuff that just sounds completely nonsensical out of context, and often not that much better in context, really.
It's basically just me in real life. So.
The more I watch this game, the more it seems like a very elaborate menu navigation sim.
Yes, that is correct. That is the most accurate description I have ever heard about anything, I think.
The menu, yeah. Well, so much of that goes back to the unwieldy inventory.
Right.
Just hyper jumped right into Alderaan.
Way to go.
Seriously, I'm playing on the regular mode. Hostile subspace scan. That sounds hostile. Alrighty. They found. Uh-oh. They're on to us.
I think it's funny that we're showcasing the update and you're just on the normal mode. doing the normal stuff.
Well, I'm looking for a planet where I can build something. Although maybe I shouldn't be so picky about which one I build on. Also, where's the... Oh, ow, ow. Also, I'm under attack.
Well, it depends on whether you want, like, the little bit of challenge with it or if you just want to show off the building. Because if you start a new game under creative, it doesn't really have like the limits.
Okay.
And it'll, I believe, if I remember correctly, it plops you down right at a base.
Oh,
but it's on a relatively crappy planet. I mean, it's not crap. It's just like meh.
All right, killed the guy. My standing with the Gek has increased for. I guess I didn't like them. Pulse engine offline, insufficient fuel. Oh, milestone accomplished. All those milestones. Gek standing 2. Client. So this game should let you build a family. I assume he means literally build them, like from like, you know, raw minerals and spare parts.
That I would do that.
And okay, and again, this sort of tedious, like, you know, like. Well, wait, the pulse engine is recharged with iron now? Interesting. Also, just the whole sort of, like, again with the menus, like, having to, like, constantly charge and recharge everything.
Right.
It gets tedious, and...
I mean, it comes more into play, I guess, in a little bit in survival, but there should be a way, especially if you have them, like, necessary minerals and shit for it, that you could just set it up to auto do it.
That would be nice, yeah. Yeah, I remember when I was playing this, like, last time I was playing this, I'm like... I kept trying to find, even as I started to get bored with it, I was trying to find the good in it, and I just... Everything that was kind and good in me has died now.
The Joseph Devon, it should let you build a fun game. Bad base.
Alright. Whee. Alright. Here we go. Alright, we're getting closing in now. Really wants me to recharge my deflector shield with oxide. And to be fair, I probably should do that just in case I get jumped or something, so. Alright. It says charged with oxide elements. It's just iron and zinc. It's not iron oxide or zinc. I'm probably overthinking the science, but
but it doesn't add up.
But the
science doesn't add up.
Fucking oxides. How do they work? Okay. Oh, we found something here. This planet seems at least a little more interesting looking. There's a big blue glob of something over there. Here we are. Weather, alkaline rain. That. I think I used to know the guy who played bass in that. I think.
I'm not gonna lie. When I got to the point where I was like looking to start doing bases, I would hop off, look at the weather, and be like, "Nope." And I didn't even look for anything. Just quit on it immediately. I got really, really very picky with that.
Okay, the sky here is kind of neat looking. And on the other hand, we've got this little biohazard warning symbol, and it's draining. It's draining rather quickly. So I suspect this will not be our new home.
That's it. Like I said, that's one thing that I wish they had added when you scan the planet from space, that it would tell you what kind of environment it is.
That would be nice.
I mean, it's, considering they can tell you like what minerals you'll be finding on the planet, that seems like, I don't know, I'm not a game developer, but a relatively easy addition.
It would be nice to know things like, is the planet going to be constantly pouring, battery leakage on me? Whoa!
I ask for so little.
Oh, some giant something or other here. Scanning. There was that one planet we found. Occasionally we did find some interesting stuff. There was that one planet we found that was inhabited by what were basically Goombas.
Goombas.
In like the Mario sense.
No, I know it.
Alright. Well, okay. Ow!
What did you do?
I was about to say, the backpack is kind of the jetpack is kind of fun, and then I fell too far after it wore out, and I injured myself slightly. I'm okay.
I just want one that, like, propels me forward really fast. That's all I want. I just want to go forward. With the jetpack.
Look. Alrighty now. No, Micromonix, not in the mafia sense of Goombas. Oh, that does remind me how I once wanted to start talking about how Mario is a short, stocky Italian American who stomps his enemies to death. He's basically Joe Pesci when you think about it.
Drunken Nordman. I think I would enjoy such a game more in multiplayer, as in traveling together with a friend in the same ship, landing and exploring the planet together. Not a big fan of exploring shit alone. I don't entirely disagree with that, but then oh god, I don't know. Like, would you be connecting with the person, or would you like be trying to run into them on the same planet, and then all of a sudden they're not there and they're invisible? It all comes down to what you mean by multiplayer. Are you, like, if it's like a co-op that you hop into with a friend, I think that seems like an obvious addition. I think that would be very cool. But it's definitely, it's not going to be like an MMO or anything like that. It's never going to be.
I mean, Nekdikite. That's the name of that mineral, apparently. Vorosiverus fardicamosa. Also, check out the brilliant parking job I've done here. Just perfectly balanced. You'll see this. You'll see soon, Liz.
I'll say in like 20 seconds.
Prepare to be impressed.
Oh wow, that is impressive.
I imagine like a butterfly lands on the tail end of this thing, and that tips it over catastrophically.
Wow.
Alrighty now. Okay, who wants this planet named after them?
I think you should give it to Ballsack Monster.
Hey, Ballsack Monster, good to see you. It's been a while.
Ballsack Monster wants me to say Mario. It's Mario.
Alrighty now. On my home planet where my base is, I named one of the hostile animals Humpbacked Flaming Bag of Farts. Is that an accurate description of them?
I mean, that seems excessive, but
well, if that's what if that's literally what they look like. All right, let's get back in our ship here. Okay. Again, let's hope the filter does not object to this. Planet of the Ballsack Monsters. Rejected by profanity filter. Oh.
What?
Ballsack Monster crosses the line. Apparently.
Lyle McDouchebag does not.
It does not.
Ballsack is filtered. What?
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna put it in backwards then. Let's see if that works. Wait, no, that's not it. Okay, there. Backwards then. Retsnam Kozlub. Let's see. Unless the profanity filter is somehow cunning enough to identify the word ballsack backwards, we should be okay here. There we go.
That would have been hilarious.
That would have been awesome. Yeah. I would have been genuinely kind of impressed.
I'm actually a little bit disappointed that wasn't a thing.
Oh.
Your act together, hello.
Named the planet Beefield, I guess. Also, why is my ship making weird rattling noises? That seems bad.
You probably did something wrong.
Probably.
Way to go.
Also, a German meme. Interesting. Oh, no, don't land! No, no, no! Okay, good, I can disengage the landing sequence, that's good. Oh, it's too high to initiate landing. Try to land when you're that high, end up with weird landings like the one we just saw. Let's see here now. Yeah, you folks on this watching the stream hearing this in the background, it's like this weird rattling noise. It sounds like my muffler's dragging or something. All right now. All right, off into space we go. Search of hopefully, let's see, which planet is this? Shouldn't it be showing the planet's name when I point at it like that? What? Okay, here's a... Isn't it supposed to like show you the planet? Oh, there. Well, okay. Is that only for explored planets, or?
What's that?
It doesn't normally like. I thought it like showed you the planet's name when you pointed your ship at it.
It should.
Or maybe. Oh, maybe I'm probably still like in the atmosphere technically or something. Let me get a little further away.
Or there could be like something happening around you. I found that
Oh, come
when
on.
there was some sort of like
Things don't
combat situation, it wouldn't show it.
things don't happen in this game, Liz. Don't be silly.
No. Like there were a couple of times where like there was a fight going on, like combat situation, and it wouldn't pop up. I don't know if that was intentional so that you would pay attention to the fact that you could go shoot stuff, or if it just couldn't handle multiple things happening at once.
All right, let's see, which planet should we try next? Speaking of which, I heard something exploding nearby.
Oh boy.
All right, let's go to... Oh, so... This one has a number in the middle of it for some reason.
Is that not how you name planets?
It is going to be kind of interesting, like, in a few centuries when we've run out of, like, Earth mythological figures for planet names. And humanity starts to get desperate. Oh god, Viventar has been playing this really weird game, who's our head mod and recently started streaming for us as well. He's been playing this really weird game called Jalopy that is driving a horrible Eastern Bloc automobile simulator, basically.
That sounds amazing.
It's more interesting than it sounds. And... remember one time I accidentally pulsed into the Atlas station, got stuck inside of it.
How?
Oh, what? Oh, I got yanked out of pulse drive for... I'm not sure why. Is there something out here? I whacked into an asteroid and then I...
Did you run out of fuel?
Did I? Perhaps I did. Hold on, let me...
I bet you did.
I probably did. And again, it's like, the fuel is so incredibly plentiful. You're just like, asteroids are just everywhere.
Yeah, and there's no purpose to having to refuel because fuel is surrounding you.
It's like, yeah, it's just like the refueling your pulse engine is just... It's just busy work, really.
Right.
Alright. Alrighty there. Uh-oh! We have hostiles.
Uh-oh.
Or at least... They found our valuable... We apparently have valuable cargo. And they're on to us. Where are you? Uh-oh.
D2 Vincent, I can't complain about No Man's Sky since I got my copy for free. You stop it. You can complain about it all you want.
It still took moments out of your life that you cannot get back. Ow. There he goes. Recharge that shield there. Okay, now. Hey, Wyokin, does anyone figure out how to help the science alien with it? Milestone accomplished! Oh, I'm going towards the wrong planet here. Destroyed 5 starships.
Well done.
Well, space combat definitely seems more frequent than before.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, now, where is... Drunken Nord says, I wonder if the game filters can detect German insults. Jombly Wombly does ask a question that sort of bugged me a lot too. Why does this game have a cherry-colored filter for the empty void of space? And yet, space is weirdly colorful in this game.
Yeah, but it's like different spaces. So, we're just applying our understanding of space, but different spaces might have different colors. I don't know.
How about a planet called Volahorst? Dare I ask what that means?
Dare you.
Let's see now. Planet is rich in fervidium, apparently.
Ooh.
Gold, copper, iridium. Here we are now. It means complete idiot in German.
Alright.
It's just a funfetti flies past me. At pulse drive speeds. Schwanzlurk. What's that mean?
I'm kind of curious.
Yeah. We've got a very international chat here. I'm sure we can come up with some stuff that the devs didn't think of.
I'm waiting for a response.
Favorite is still Steckdosenfreibefruchter.
That was... I mean, I'm not... That was wrong.
This plant's kind of interesting. Wait, maybe... Wait, I take that back. This planet... You know what? Let's try it in creative mode, rather than wandering around looking for materials.
Okay.
I did want to sort of figure...
And like I said, that'll I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, because it's all kind of a blur. God, I just want to feel again. But no, I believe it plops you right at a habitable base. So
okay. So wait, doesn't appear to be an option to go back to the title screen, or is there? Do I have to quit out of the game entirely?
I have yet to find a way to just go back to the title screen.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sure there is one, but it's just easier for me to like cancel out and relaunch.
Oh god. Okay, stand by, everybody. Okay. Thrill to the black void of space while the game is not running for a moment. Here we are. Okay, Lyle McDouchebag, thanks for coming by. Alright, here we are again. Alright, creative. Create and explore freely. Limited health and resources, 0 building costs. Alright. Now we're going through a grape-flavored galaxy, apparently, based on the local color here. Planet. Sehulanho Somad. Euclid Galaxy. Weather. Radioactivity. Sentinels. Average. Floor. Okay, this is not really look like the kind. This is not really the sort of landscape I want to spend my life seeing when I look out the window.
This isn't home.
This is. I don't want to be on this, like, what appears to be a mesa made of dried snot. And... Yes, my beautiful double donger spaceship is no longer with us here. Alright, let's take off. Hey, little boy Ian, welcome to the stream. Shaxels, this is the same fucking planet! It is somewhat...
They all are.
Schwanzlurk is a German word for salamanders, but also used as... Oh god, you have unredeemed items, claim them in the object. Not again! Alright. We are in the Enya Voikavinos system.
Ooh.
Which is... Alright. Here we are now. Let's see here. Gamenovna Ixo. That sounds almost vaguely like some, like, Russo-Finnish person's name. Oh god, this name! Ujion Gasishi. Nonminal Bakru.
Are you amused?
Sort of. Okay, alright. Oh, here we go now. Here we are now. I'm gonna miss the planet here. Alright, back into normal space. There we go. And now let's jump back up again. Hey, River Dragon. Hey, Black Sir Walderax. Welcome to the stream. Forsaken Zombie, welcome to the stream. Liz Finnegan is a senior editor at the Escapist magazine. And she's been joining with me. Let's see here now.
I need to drink this coffee.
D2 Vincent says you can usually tell what planet is what weather by the materials it has. Really?
I don't know. Like, the majority of planets I scanned all had the same shit.
This has emerald, nickel, and iridium. And it looks kind of unpleasant from orbit, not gonna lie. I'm gonna... Let's see. It'd be nice to find a sort of... Let's go in for a closer look. Perhaps it has hidden beauty or something.
Sure.
Call the ugly next planet...
Likely.
Someone suggests I call the next ugly planet Drexlock. Which sounds... I don't know what that means, but it sounds like an ugly place.
It does.
Oh. Whoa. Oh, wait. Does this have... Nonomol Bakru. For a second I thought this planet had water on it, but I think it just has weird... Okay.
I love it. When do things start happening? They don't. This is a game about things not happening.
It's the Seinfeld of deep space exploration, if you will. Except,
That's mean to Seinfeld.
I know. Yeah, that's... Like I said, I'm not sure... I don't know, like I said, since last time I played this, for some reason, just... The gloves have come off for me. I'm not sure...
That's because you spend so much time trying to give it a chance, like, way more than everybody else.
Yeah. that would kind of make sense.
That's probably what it was. Where, like... I can't even use me as an example, because I've been pretty brutal, but...
This planet is actually at least kind of... It's got some weird rock formations, and it's a little more interesting.
You're gonna get out of it, it's gonna be radioactive dust.
Probably.
I'm gonna bet money. Your best bet is just to, like, land immediately, hop out, see what the weather is, and then leave immediately, because it's gonna suck.
No, it just says weather, just wet.
How is it? I'm still on a delay, so...
This is actually... This planet's actually kind of neat looking.
Alright.
I kind of like... Well, at least the blue grass... The blue grass is kind of... I said it too fast, sounds like I'm talking about music. The grass is kind of neat looking, at least.
I like the pops of red.
Yeah.
With all the blue and green going on.
Yeah, you will occasionally find, like, a really kind of neat looking planet.
Right.
Amongst the, lot of not so neat ones. But, well, let's see. I'm using this tree. Oh, we could build our... Let's see. Should we try to build here, or should we look around the solar system?
No, you have to find a habitable base, an uninhabited base.
Oh, you can't just build anywhere. Okay.
No, because that would make too much
Silly
sense.
me.
So you wanna build a signal booster.
Wait, even in creative mode, I have to... Oh, for the love of... Okay, signal booster. At least it says I... How do I build a signal booster?
Go into build. No, get out. Get out of your ship.
Oh, I have to get out for the...
And I believe it's Zeta build. I think.
Oh, okay, here we are. Okay. Signal booster, okay. Okay. And... Alright, we've placed the object. Now what do we do?
And then you use it.
And this will tell us where a habitable base can be found?
Yeah. It'll ask you what you want to find, and you'll
okay.
click on that.
Habitable base. Alright, there we are. Planet looks like a really big tree fell on it. It kind of does. And hey, Bo Flexmas, welcome to the stream. Alright. Honestly, I think part of the reason. Oh, no. Abort.
I don't know what's happening. What's happening?
I landed by accident and. Alright, back up we go. Hey, Gitmo. Welcome to the stream. I don't call it lurkers, just people who say hi and shit. Hey, Polar. Oh. I think part of the reason I'm sort of in a less forgiving sort of frame of mind towards the game that I used to be is. I mean, is that at the time I was playing the game, it had just come out. It wasn't when there had been 3 months of radio silence.
Right. That's true.
And it's like, so I mean, initiating land. Wait.
That's absolutely I think what has killed it for a lot of people, and no matter what updates they do, they're not going to get those people back.
Yeah, that cost a lot of goodwill.
A lot of people who it's just no matter what, they're set on hating it, and it has everything to do with the silence. It's very disrespectful. I'm giving you my money. I'm trying to play your game. It's not what I expected, and you're just going to evaporate from it. It's very disrespectful. It still
sort of baffles me, just because, like I said, it would have cost them nothing to just put out occasional tweets saying we're still working on the game. We haven't vanished to a country with. We haven't taken the money and vanished to some country with no extradition treaty or anything. We are still working on it. But I don't know. They didn't even give that, and I just
there's nothing.
It
like I said, there was that one random quote unquote hack, and that made people really furious because he had no problem getting on the Twitter and being like, "Oh, we were hacked. Ignore everything," and then just stopped. And it's like, okay, you're obviously alive. You're not being held hostage somewhere. Tell us something. Okay,
this night sky here is pretty nice. I will give it that. You do get some nice vistas in the game sometimes.
Yeah.
Be good. Be a nice place to have our building, our house.
Our home.
Yes. Destination reached. Okay, so this is sort of the starting, central node that your base builds around. Then I guess. Oh, is this some sort of... Oh, is this that... Well, you can't see it now, but there's this swirling blue thing. Is that the teleporter that they have now, I guess?
The blue thingy?
Yeah, there's this swirling blue vortex.
Yeah.
Thing. Okay.
So, you from space stations, you can warp to your base in order to cut out all of the space flight from the space flying game.
To be fair, I mean, considering the size of how far you could potentially wander from your place, I can understand it. But
yeah, but then you go back and you just have to wander again.
Yeah, but then again, why is this sort of this very sort of sedentary gameplay mode style being added? It just
and that's why I think
weird.
you have to see them, giving you the option of doing multiple bases, and you have the workers and everything. That's all nice, but it does. It's nice to have something in it that you can be like, that's mine, aside from your ship.
Right.
Which you really don't have much to do with customizing.
And you usually
be able to be like, okay, this is mine. This is something in this game that belongs to me. It's got a little bit of a foothold in it.
And as you progress in the game, you got to keep trading your ship in anyway. So
right. So it's not like you're really getting attached. But then again, you can do that with your base too, because you can't really have more than one. So you just go find a better place, and it's you can remotely be like, fuck home.
All right. So now we can make corridor. Let's see, corridor, decoration, storage containers. Oh wait. Okay, this whole cuboid rooms, lights. Let me change set. How do I... Ooh. Hydroponics, beacon, decoration, construction terminal, door. Okay, I can see how I switch between different sets, but how do I, once I found something, how do I select within a set?
You set it with F.
No, but
It has.
I mean, like when I click when I like turn the mouse wheel, it takes me from like the light set to the hydroponic set. But like, how do I?
Oh, Q and E.
Q and
to
E.
go left and right.
Thank you. Okay.
So that's the real reason you wanted me to come on, so that I could tour guide you through it.
Basically, you're basically just a human tutorial system for me.
It's the best tutorial you're gonna get from this game. So.
Yeah, is there much explanation to this? Like these?
Nope.
Okay. That would have.
I had seen a lot of people on Twitter who were. I felt really bad. They were like blindly flying around trying to find a base because they didn't know that you could set up the thing.
Oh.
And it's like, oh God, no. I felt so bad. It's like, oh honey.
Let's see now. Okay, let's build some. Tech. Landing pads, signal boosters. Okay, cuboid rooms. Decals. Containers. Containers appear to be chemical. Alright.
I'm very upset that like I can't show you my base because it looks really good. I'm very proud of my base.
That's one of the things. It's like one of the things about like these sort of building games usually is sort of the. It's kind of weird that like you can't like I mean, I guess it's not weird in the sense of not making sense, but it's sort of unfortunate that like you can't like take people to your base the way you could in
Right.
Minecraft or Terraria or what have you.
Yeah. I mean, there are limited options right now. I hope they add more as far as actual items in there because it gets old pretty fast. But like, I've got this huge like square monstrosity with tons of windows that looks like those weird modern houses that they make now that don't look like houses. I've got like a back deck and in my backyard, a front porch. I'm very proud of it.
All right, let's see.
And in reality, it took me like half an hour. So.
All right, start adding some of these glass roofed corridors, and then we'll put this X-shaped corridor here so we can have some stuff branch off from it. And now let's see, I can press R to rotate, but all right, okay, now let's see. Right, corridor, cylindrical room, foundation. Let's see, attach shape. Okay, we can. All right, let's try. This cylindrical room there. There. Stack them. See how higher. Higher. Still higher. All right. Gonna build the Tower of Babel in game. There we are. Let's see God knock that down. Okay. And...
Oh, you are committed. It's going to take so many ladders. You don't even want to be able to access it. You just want it to be there.
Yeah. Just reaching triumphantly into the sky. Alright, room parts, door. Okay.
The one thing that they don't have right now in the base building that I think would make the game more interesting would be defense items.
That would be cool.
Because no one's going to attack you. That's not a thing.
Well, yeah, that's true. I was going to say, yeah.
Maybe this is me just thinking like, Fallout 4 and what I liked about their building mechanics. But, even if it's like the Sentinels or something, random AI aliens that would come to attack you, like set something up as a defense. Because you are, like, it's got the farming that you can do. So just to like protect your shit, that would be interesting. And I think I don't know how easy or difficult it would be to add that in. I have no clue. But anyway, defense stuff and people trying to fuck your shit up,
That would make sense.
I think would make it fun.
I remember, like, it seemed like there was some guy you could hire for the base who was like a weapons guy, but I guess he just makes like stuff for your multi-tool or weapons for your multi-tool to go when you're out and
That's
about.
all he's done for me so far. He made me like hazmat stuff. Like
Okay.
he's like, here, you should have this. Like, that's not a gun. What did I hire you for? Not gloves, that's what.
Let's see here now. It's foundation.
D2 Vincent, I know when you build a landing pad, other aliens can land on it. That is true.
Okay,
And
that's
you can
that's
get
kinda-
their ships from them, so that is kind of cool. But
that is kind of.
they don't really do much other than land on it and then sit there and fly away. So
Now, can I build like ladders or stairs?
yeah, there's ladders.
Okay.
And there's not stairs, I don't believe, but there's like the little door rampy things from the outside.
Okay. All right, we need to be able to ascend our tower then. Room parts, door, window, ladder. Also, is this like the only size? I guess there are cube rooms as well, but
Yeah, that's mainly what I use. But they're all the like same size.
can you like combine them together to make bigger rooms or?
Yeah.
Okay, you can. Okay.
Actually, like the cubed ones, when you stack them on top of each other, that just makes like the ceiling higher.
Oh, okay,
That's what
good.
it's doing for me.
Excellent. Okay, that's kind of what I was looking for. That's kind of what I
Yeah.
wanted. Yeah. All right then. Okay then. Structure. Hey, Frostclair, good to see you. Empire Gaming, welcome stream. Let's see now. Okay.
Now you got the new Final Fantasy, right?
Yes, I did. I got it. I got the code for it yesterday or the day before.
Nice.
You interested in that one?
Yeah.
I am sort of surprised at how interested in it I am because I was a huge Final Fantasy fan as a kid.
I'm interested in it because they know that they have to get it right.
That's a good point. Yeah, they've kind of.
Is the thing, and that's something that you see with, well, historically we've seen with some franchises where I think of Resident Evil 4, for example. We had seen a couple of shit shoot off Resident Evils that happened, and then that thing came out because they knew they had to do a good job of it, and it ended up being fantastic. Like, no one can really dispute that and be correct. So that's something that I'm hoping, at least, is like they know that they have to get this right. They know that people are upset with them.
Yeah, I mean, I remember I was a huge Final Fantasy was my favorite series at one point when I was like a kid for a long time.
Right.
And the last Final Fantasy I really liked was 10.
I think that's the last one everybody liked.
And a lot of people say because then like 11 and 14 were MMOs, which is fine if that's your thing, but it's not my thing, so I didn't really care about those.
Right.
And then 12 was 12 was
12 was 12.
12 was frustrating for me in that like I liked everything in it but the gameplay, which is kind of a problem in a game.
Right.
Well, and Vaughn was unfortunate, but and then 13 was just I didn't care for it. I really did not like. And then so this is kind of I really didn't expect, like when 13 came out I'm like, okay, well, Final Fantasy, I guess I'll give it a shot, and
Right.
for some reason I'm actually more, despite that, I'm actually more hyped about this one now, despite that one being a big disappointment. And I think maybe it is sort of, as you said, maybe it might be kind of a, think of it sort of like a do or die sort of thing for them.
Right.
Also, it's kind of funny to think that I remember seeing trailers for this game in 2006 when it was Final Fantasy 13 Versus. Oh, you just got it today, Polaris. But anyway, so yeah, are you a fan of the Final Fantasy series?
I'm basically in the same boat as you. You know, you brought up 10, and it's like, yeah, that's that's kind of the go-to for everyone. That's the last time anybody like I really had any enjoyment with it. So it's same boat basically. You know, I'm excited about this one mostly because it is a do or die. Like they know they have to get it right, and they've acknowledged that in interviews and statements. Like they know that people are losing faith in them. So I'm really hoping it's something very special.
Yeah. The stuff I've seen so far actually has piqued my interest, at least.
Yeah, but it's been in a controlled environment. You know, that's how it always is. You see what they want you to see so far. So.
Well, I'm talking. I've seen I've seen people seen some streams of the first parts of it. And
I love that you have a code for it, but you're watching streams of it.
I've what?
I said you have a code for it, but you're watching streams of it.
Well, I had to.
That makes no sense.
I had to. I had to get the PS4 set up, and then there was like the 5-hour download of the system update, and but let's see here.
So unfortunately, I am close to having to hop off.
What about all that coffee you drank? That's not enough to sustain you.
No, apparently it wasn't.
Oh, Anders, what time is? Oh, well, oh goodness, it's not far from midnight where you live.
Right.
Those East Coasters with your.
I have small humans to take care of in the morning.
East Coast with your weird heathen time zones and. Whoa! Holy crap! That's a big ass whatever it is. Akatariu and Hamisku diet absorbed nutrients. Well, no shit. Some of the the stats, the stuff it says makes no sense. Like diet, absorb nutrients. That's kind of, by definition, what a diet is. It's nutrient. It's stuff you eat.
No. I mean, you could eat stuff that doesn't really have very many. I don't know.
Well,
do we really want to get into that?
It subsists on rice cakes and Mountain Dew or something. It doesn't. It has no nutrients. Okay, well. We explored a little, saw some butt ugly planets, and one kind of neat one. We built a giant tower most of the way up to heaven. We found out that ballsack monster does not pass muster with the word filter.
So we're the real winners here. We found out that a lot of the dialogue is very dirty.
Yes. All right, now. And so, but yeah. You have anything you want to plug at the Escapist?
Not particularly.
Okay. Are you gonna be doing?
I came here because I had so many thoughts about this.
Okay.
Honestly, it's a good start, but it's not enough, and it's especially not enough to make up for the lack of communication. I think that's the biggest issue. If they were working on something, especially something of this size, you know, we didn't want to say anything until it was 100% is not a good excuse. Like, they announced it, they broke their silence and announced it like 2 days before they released it. That's unacceptable. So I think it's going to take a whole lot more than some space Minecraft to really get people back. But the most underhyped part of it, in my opinion, was survival. You know, like I said, that gives it some teeth. And I think that's a pretty good start, although I hope they start giving us more things to survive.
Yeah.
Because right now it's mostly atmosphere and things like that. Like, throw in some combat, some more combat.
Yeah, so the survival is like the hazardous environments, like they degrade your suit faster and stuff like that.
Mm.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, I think we're gonna call it a night in a minute or two. I'd like to thank everybody who joined me. Liz, thanks for joining me on the stream.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. Glad to have you. I hope we should do this again sometime with maybe a better game.
Yeah, like a much better game.
Although,
like something that we're excited about.
And yeah, and so folks, tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, Yahtzee's going to be on streaming doing his post zero punctuation stream, and I'll be on. I might be on for that, or I'm not sure, but if not, in any case I'll be on like probably in the afternoon afterwards. And I think the podcast is going to be this Friday, I believe. I think it's the current plan.
Probably.
Yeah, we're not 100% certain about that, but probably Friday. We still need to make sure we can settle on something that works for everybody. But and I shouldn't have done this stream on a night when there was no booze in the house, but in hindsight. And okay, yeah. So yeah, thanks for joining us, everybody. I really had a nice time. I hope you folks did, and I will see you soon. And everybody.
Bye.
Okay. And